to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
Şengün against Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Morris dishes to Embiid. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Smith. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Melton against Edwards. Now, here's Melton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the rejection by MP. Brooks against Oubre. Brooks, the pass to Edwards. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And stolen by Şengün. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Melton. And he gets it to go. Edwards got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
76ers moving the ball around. Melton passes to Morris. Excellent defense there from Smith.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And with the reigning MVP in Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer. The roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top.
And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Melton kicks to Maxey. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice to be exposing him. Maxey letting it go.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
And it's Brooks in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The 76ers trail by 7. And the 76ers... Their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something out there to get them a clean look at the basket.
For a different look here. All reads checked in for Embiid. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. Martin, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Maxey. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bassey's checked in. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Green in for Fred VanVleet. For 3, Edwards. They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Take a look at some records for Kelly Oubre.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense
taking
since
2
entering
shots.
the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
That free throw good from Eason. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Here's Martin. And the pass to Beverly. Now Reed. Oubre outside. Nice open look, but it's no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's blocked. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Eason finds Edwards. Back to Eason. Green passes to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Passes it to Eason. To the inside, Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
To take it right at them.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one comes.
Edwards. 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. And so Beverly will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 11. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I think a lot of people were surprised by that result because on paper, you didn't think that that game would be that competitive.
Martin for 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten a good shot.
16.
Substitution for the 76ers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Melton. The Rockets also changing it up. Green comes in for Brooks, and it's Edwards in for Fred VanVleet. So on the floor for Houston. The pairing up front, Smith in Şengün. Edwards is out there with Thompson. And it's Green in at the 3. The small forward. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. A world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
That free throw missing. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the break.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Bassey's checked in. And Tari Eason subbed in for Jabari Smith. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He scored 33 points, and he capitalized quite a few times from distance, which was huge. And it's performances like that that put his team on this hot streak. We'll see if they can keep it up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
That one misses. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Beverly. Pass to Embiid. Maxey looking it over. A 3-ball. As he pulls it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Edwards kicks to Green. Here's Bassett. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia shooting 41% from the field here in the second. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Morris.
Yeah, you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Edwards. Green breaking loose. And Embiid with the block. Maxey into the lane. Great D that time from Edwards.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
A tray. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. Houston on top on 7. Live from Philadelphia. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Morris is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Counting in the Houston leads with the back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there for Maxey. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Melton against Edwards. Right at the free throw line. Melton, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Good. And it's now 22 points for MP.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oubre outside. Shot clock at 5, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal stop.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Now a timeout called by Houston. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Look at Smith. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage to step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw, no good for Oubre.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Edwards, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
D'Anthony Melton is checked in for Kelly Oubre.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Green against Beverly. Down low. Outside for Martin. Here's Melton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Melton's got 11 points. Edwards from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous.
The Rockets, 64.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And so in the game for the Rockets, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Green is out there with Edwards, and it's Tate in at the small forward. Here's Martin. Offensive rebound, Embiid, and he makes good on the layup. Embiid's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris. Nice shot by Smith.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
And here's Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Melton. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards, that's good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Martin's in the post, working on Tate. Here's Maxey. And that one, good.
He was just too focused on the hoop. I'm not even sure Maxey felt the defender.
Houston leading by 18. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Embiid. Into the lane. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Martin. Brooks checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Jalen Green. Melton against Edwards. Embiid. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Going inside. Here's Melton. Rockets with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Heads up. Money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Here's Edwards. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Morris. Embiid with it. Şengün covering. Embiid kicks to Melton. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout call, the Rockets.
And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. He gets steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Maxey finds Embiid. Cut by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
To the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Şengün. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Morris. And the rejection by Embiid. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Smith on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Houston. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Willing that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
That's his second.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Houston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
Van Vliet attacking. Over Maxey. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent fouls.
And he's done by Embiid.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
Edwards looking it over. Now the pass to Şengün. And Vliet on the wing. Smith outside. Launches it. Knocks down the three ball.
Smith.
And the Rockets lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
It's stolen by Edwards. Van Vliet passes to Edwards. This one for 3. That shot off. So we see Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Coming up next, the Knicks taking on the Rockets. For the New York Knicks, proving to be a top team in the East. A grip on third place in the conference. And they're not letting go. Rockets. Knicks coming right up. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And Van Vliet out there with Edwards. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. So the Rockets win the tip. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Brunson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
For 3, Edwards. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 6 points for MP.
A great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Edwards passes to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes you have to fight. Smith showed he's up to the task.
Houston shooting their first free throws here for the night. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep play.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent. These teams should get them where they want to go.
Now, here's Robinson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shot by Grimes. No good. Edwards against Barrett. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Brunson.
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
Edwards, that's good.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And the Knicks with possession here. 6-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout-out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant second.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor. Just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Şengün. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Smith kicks to Edwards. Pocket 6. He lobs it up. And then Smith with the dunk.
And despite the contact, Smith still getting his.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Barrett. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Edwards can't hit.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Not loose. Stolen by Brooks. From the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
He is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Houston making a switch. Bassey's checked in. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in for Fred Van Vliet. And the smashing lefty, R.J. Barrett. Brent always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special.
Eason down low. Sims there. Outside Edwards. He drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 13.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Knicks trail by 10. It's stolen by Green. Outside Edwards. Outside Green. The pass to Eason. Houston moving it around. Quickly against Edwards. 4 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Here's Bassey. Misses the baby hook. For New York, they've gone 50% to the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The shot's good from Quickly.
And how about the handles there from Quickly dancing his way around the defender.
6-second difference between the shot and game plan. Edwards passes to Tate. Back to Edwards. For Barrett. Left side, Edwards. On the wing, Green. Back to Edwards. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team.
And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Stein's checked in for Robinson. Barrett comes in for Josh Hart. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bassey's checked in. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooks. And it's Edwards in for Fred Van Vliet. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He scored 32 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. The key to the team's run is focus. They don't take anyone lightly. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Randall. And terrific work on the defensive glass, and he picks up 2. Randall's got 6 points.
Somebody not alert to block out the wide frame. Julius Randall, who gets in there after the loose ball.
For Houston, they have made 3 of their first 5 shots tonight.
It's been at the free throw line for this group, around 70%. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in, and Edwards with the stop.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Poked away. Pass to Barrett. Tate with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. By himself. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Quickly against Green. 12 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Hartenstein's got his first points of the night. For 3, Edwards. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
The first half for the score. 29. The Rockets. 41.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And so in the game for the Rockets. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Edwards is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the center. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
For 3, Edwards. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 14. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Brunson's got 8 points.
Yes, 41 drops after the 0-3 start.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
Assist from
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Edwards inside. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
He's shot. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Edwards against quickly for the 3. That one doesn't drop. And will count. And the miss. And so it's Houston with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific team. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Front-court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's quickly. Off with the layup.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Edwards against Randall. Edwards can't hit. Knicks trail by 18. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Robinson checked in for Hartenstein. And a change for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Tate. Come to me, come to me. Here's Grimes. Edwards defending. Quickly the pass to Grimes. Here's Robinson.
Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
Second team.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Edwards. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for quickly.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the foul called on Edwards. Edwards. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Barrett. And that one, good.
RJ found that floater right as he got into the area. One more step. He able to spot the rim. Soft touch.
Here's Edwards. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 31.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
It's stolen by Edwards. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. That's tipped. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Edwards. And the shot is good. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Like, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Edwards passes to Smith. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Second overall pick in 2022. Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Rockets lead by 20. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Brooks. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Barrett, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Edwards with the stuff.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
New York takes timeout. They trail by 22. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Bassey's checked in. And it's Green in for Jabari Smith. Shoots the three. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. For three, Edwards. Here's Bassey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Sims inside. From outside the arc, as he pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards kicks to Brooks. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Misses from close range.
Yeah, and he tried to work the spin move that time, and it went about as well as you'd expect.
Here's Hartenstein. He is rebounded by Houston. Edwards drives in. They kick it out to Green. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Your support.
At home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome. So here are the Jazz starting five. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And for Houston, Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Edwards out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Now here's Horton-Tucker. Oh, there's the alley! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Edwards for 3. On target from range. Nice.
Good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Outside Sexton, and Smith over to help. Here's Hendricks. Second chance shot, and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Hendricks has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
About a minute played here so far in the first. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Talen Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Sexton misses. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in. Edwards got 5.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
11 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Edwards, a pass to Şengün. Back to Edwards. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Houston foul. Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Sexton, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Horton-Tucker.
And the defense has been stifling early on.
The Jazz again can't hit. Brooks outside. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hendricks. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start.
2 minutes.
.151 left to play in the first. Now here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Van Vliet. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Pass to Edwards. Deflected. Markkanen with it. He's scoreless. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, when you think of potential 50, 40, 90 guys, Lauri Markkanen has the chops for it, Smitty.
It's so great to see him come into his own, B.A.
Houston in the lead. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Horton Tucker in at the point. Out left to the wing. Şengün, the open look. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with 37 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying himself.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Markkanen. Down low, Markkanen.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Edwards for three. They get it again. Here's Şengün. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, MP with a block. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Green takes it to the rack.
What hits from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Kessler. Over Şengün. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995. The Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team is incredible.
Pass to Sexton. Looking to win the run. It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. Edwards for three. Another three from Houston. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
But I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green. And Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from three. Edwards has got 16 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Against Edwards. Clarkson passes to Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. Markkanen misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Clarkson against Smith. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swung.
Edwards. Şengün finds Edwards. Another three from Houston. A
dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Time called here. Jazz decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've been...
The end of the first half on the score. Your Rockets 48. The Jazz 22.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with Edwards. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And here's Horton Tucker. Yet to see a basket. Here's Sexton. Nails the baby hook.
Finding the close range finish. Sexton working hard for the bucket.
Now here's Edwards. To the inside. Şengün, no good. Markkanen against Brooks. Markkanen outside. Horton Tucker on the wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one drops. Edwards got 21.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah.
Pretty solid from the stripe. Colin Sexton is not a guy you want to send there often if you're the opposing team.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
No, this is what his team has asked him to do. To be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, BA.
Jalen Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Edwards, the pass to Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Kessler.
And he can play the bully ball inside. Smith Jr., now he knows how to use his size and frame.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. For 3, Sexton knocks down the triple. Sexton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Edwards against Sexton.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Edwards finds Smith. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Sexton passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Sexton. This one for 3. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Now Horton Tucker. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Clock at 4. Olynyk for 3. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's the lob. Tries to save it. On the wing, Green. Back to Edwards. Play clock. Houston's got to hurry. Eason. Three-pointer, no good. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Horton Tucker, the pass to Clarkson. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Puts it up from 12. The Jazz again can't hit. He goes up. Slams it in.
Incredible. High energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Timeout called. The Jazz. Tate's checked in. Here's Edwards. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Tate against Markkanen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. A deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Tate. It's Edwards on the wing. And it falls all over the rim and in. Edwards got 27.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And they call an illegal screen here. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fourth personal.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Rockets foul.
Christopher, he's checked in for Utah.
Personal foul. Second team foul. On the floor for the Jazz.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Sexton against Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Sexton passes to Christopher.
2 minutes.
The Jazz again can't hit.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Edwards for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Sexton against Thompson. Markkanen outside. Back to Sexton. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Sexton's got 12 points here in the second half.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Tate finds Edwards. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And all the highlights and performance. We've seen here tonight. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Back to Edwards. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Edwards got 38 points.
And this has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Uses the glass on the layup.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
It's Edwards on the wing. Tate finds Thompson. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Ooh, he buries it.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.